Hey there, collective. This is going to be a general read. Let's just go in and see what your messages are. Oh, okay. Starting off strong. The Tower, the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands. Okay, this is one of those sudden meetings coming out of nowhere. It's quite a shock to the system. It feels like it's meant to happen this way. It might be that the person that you're meeting isn't normally maybe your type, but this person just seems to tick all of those boxes. And it's almost as if on this meeting, on this particular day, you can almost envision a future with this person with the Four of Wands. It's like you almost start thinking about it straight away. There's just something about this particular connection. Maybe you've never quite had that with anyone, but it takes you off guard. It's this uncomfortable feeling because you don't know where you're at with your emotions. Maybe you're actually saying to yourself, why am I feeling like this? Why? No one does this to me. Maybe you're even saying to yourself, come on, get yourself in order. Get yourself in order. Don't, let's not overdo this now. Okay. Yeah, you're blocking off whatever was in the past, whatever pain was in the past. This is happening after this connection. So I'm feeling a healing touch here. Yeah, this heartbreak, this is what I'm getting as well from this Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. The heartbreak that happened in the past was almost causing indecision within you. It made you feel like there was no such thing as love. There was no such thing as trust. This person, whoever that was, okay, had a way of just twisting your emotions and twisting your heart. And you were starting to like view things differently after that point. It did change you in a way. It did maybe put you in a position that you would otherwise not want to be in. I'm seeing like a bit of fog over this guy's head right there. It's not a comfortable position to be in. But now I'm also feeling you blocking that off. To allow this Two of Cups to go forward. Seven of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. This is someone coming forward and wanting to invest. It feels like a very, okay, so it's a touch racy, okay? So there is that factor, but it also feels like someone very much enthusiastic about what they're doing. And this is happening after this connection. This is happening after you guys meet, you start talking, you guys mingle. I don't know what conversation is coming about here, but it's just spurring you both on. It's making you both see each other so differently, but it's exciting. It feels exciting. It's I don't know why I wanted to say Seven of Wands there, but it's the Four of Wands. Okay. Yeah, this is a new cycle. So with the Death, this is, you're taking away, you're eliminating what was in the past, okay? This is something new, something fresh, something that is better than what you once had as well, might I add there? Because there was fear about the future. See, now I'm seeing that fear almost kind of like in tandem with the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords that you had before. That fear of moving forward. Will I find my one? Will I ever be happy? Will I find love? Will I be able to accept what's happened and move on? There was a lot of questions in here. The Moon. There was a lot of questions. There was a lot of fear. There was a lot of burdens. There's another 10. There was a lot of burdens here. Mentally, it was causing you a lot of stress. I'm feeling some of you were having repeated headaches. Some of you are starting to feel ill. And I mean more so physically. Okay. Yeah, because you were going through something that was quite, I'm going to say toxic. I have to put my fingers over certain imagery there, but that's the devil. So there was toxicity. There was someone that was just very much using. There was someone that used to place seeds within your mind, and then they would use them to their own advantage. There was someone that was just holding on to you for dear life, but not in a very good fashion. Maybe it's the way that they left that was toxic. They didn't give you the right kind of like answers as to why it was happening, when it was happening, and they weren't honest about it. But it left you almost questioning yourself. What did I do? Why couldn't I be maybe more what the person wanted? Collective, you don't have to be what the person wants you to be. You have to be you. You have to be comfortable with yourself. And if that person cannot accept who you are, then they just shouldn't be with you. Because repeatedly trying to change yourself for other people, in that process, you're going to lose who you are. So you decided, fine, I'm going to manifest happiness now. You've left, okay? You've left me in such a position that, look, I almost split myself in two, but I'm manifesting happiness. So that's what you're saying about the past. You're moving past what was putting you through, and what was putting you through a lot of chaos, a lot of turmoil, and you've had to be strong to do this. This is the Chariot with the strength. You've had to be extremely courageous in your movements. I'm also feeling, for some reason, there was people that were saying things to you, almost discouraging, or maybe it was the person's family, maybe the person's friends, maybe you were being laughed at behind your back. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I'm feeling that's where the courage as well is kind of coming in with the Chariot here. This is you now conquering, pushing forward. It's quite the stubborn it's quite the stubborn energy, because once the Chariot starts going, it wants to reach its destination. It doesn't pivot. But this is you. This is you on that Chariot. You're not willing to take crumbs from people, collective. You're not. This is you knowing where you want to go. You know your destination once you're on this Chariot. You know your destination and you're going there. And you're headed towards this Two of Cups. And that's where you collide. Something happens. Something special happens in that moment. Something that takes you like completely off guard, but in such a good way that it stops your Chariot. That's where your Chariot stops, right there. With the Six of Swords and the Judgment. Now you've come across all those kind of like rough seas. This now feels smooth. It's light. It's you just kind of like just paddling along that stream, but it feels good. It doesn't feel forced anymore. Now you're making the judgment. Where do I go from here? Because now I feel like I'm in a better place. This feels good. This feels good. This is where I wanted to be. Yeah. Okay. And you know why? And you know why, collective? Because your heart was always open. Okay, to love. It was. There's the Queen of Cups. You always wanted to nurture love. You were just looking for your other half. And now you've got someone looking at you saying it's you. It's you. I was looking for you. I have been looking for you. And this is a dream come true, because you have been manifesting this. When you said you wanted to manifest happiness with the Eight of Wands, and this is kind of like, this is just pushing. That's that fast movement coming into the sun. And that's almost finding that clarity, knowing what you want, laying out your map, putting an A and a B, saying, I am moving from here to here in my Chariot, right? And then this is what you find at the end of the rainbow, that Nine of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. I see it. And here he goes. I knew he was gonna come out. It's always, it has been for the past week, the King of Wands. You're gonna find this person massively attractive. That's another thing that's gonna shake you up with the Tower Collective. That's another thing that's shaking you up. This person you're gonna find so irresistible that it's gonna knock you out your socks. And it's not something you normally feel. Maybe you're normally very reserved, very calm about the situation, but this particular person has you all shaky and stuff. Half of the time, like you just be holding objects shaking. You look like you've had caffeine. This person is doing that to you, but it's a good feeling. For once in your life, you feel like you're making that decision based on the fact that someone feels it too. And they're determined. This is a planner. This is a thinker. This is a go-getter. That's what the King of Wands does. And this is a new chance. Ace of Pentacles. And for confirmation, this person wants to give as much as you do. The Six of Pentacles straight after that. And guess what was just at the bottom of that? The Queen of Wands. Need I say more? Okay. Let's go into your romance and love. I'm just going to bring out one oracle card, and this is the one that decided to just flip from the deck. Together. Find joy in the simple pleasures of being together. I mean, now you're also being told by an oracle deck, this togetherness, this feeling, oh, it's going to be enjoyable. This is what you're looking for. And this just happens, by the way. So from what I'm getting from the reading itself, no matter how much you plan for this is not something that is just going to be, you know, how can I put it? That you can predict on how it's going to flow. It's almost as if the divine God, he's just saying, here, you don't know about this, but this was meant for you a long time ago. I just needed you to go through a few cycles so that you could build yourself up and see your worth. Now you do. Okay? Now you do. Your person over there has gone through their cycles too. Now you match each other evenly. Because, I mean, look at you. Tell me what's not even about that, Collective. Dream come true. Okay, I'll stop right there. Getting too excited with it. But I wish you the best. Honestly, all of you, Collective. If that didn't resonate with you, please, I urge you to come back. See a few more readings. See what resonates with you. Don't make these things fit if it feels it should. You know, it should just, you should just feel it inside. There's something that just tells you this is for me, okay? Now, if it does though, exciting times ahead. Exciting times ahead. And what I would say to everyone is, don't give up in your faith, okay? Some things are challenging in the world. Some things are challenging in life. But I believe personally that you are never presented with a challenge that you can't overcome. You can. It just seems painful to do. But don't give up in yourself. With this card coming out as well, with the Queen of Wands, this is a person that has courage. A person that has determination in the face of things that would have otherwise just knocked everyone else down. But you are the Queen of Wands. Believe in yourself. Okay, this is where I'll end it. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will meet again soon. Bye for now.